Hey everyone, I'm Tlord with eXp Realty and welcome to the July 2026 Osceola County Real Estate Market Update. If you've been wondering whether now is a good time to buy, sell, or just sit back and watch, you're in the right place. Let's take a look at what actually happened in our local market and separate the facts from the fiction. Let's zoom in on St. Cloud. Inventory went up again. That means buyers have more homes to choose from than they did just a month ago. More choices usually mean buyers can slow down a little and be more selective. The same thing is happening across Osceola County. Inventory continues to grow. That's great news if you're buying. If you're selling, it means your home has more competition than it did earlier this year. So, are sellers giving up? Not exactly. Some homeowners are deciding to take their homes off the market instead of lowering the price. Kind of like saying, fine, I'm taking my ball and going home. But is that really the best move? We've been seeing more homes pulled off the market. Usually it isn't because the home is bad, it's because the price wasn't right or expectations didn't match today's market. Sometimes waiting makes sense. Sometimes it costs money. Every situation is different. And this isn't just happening here. Across the country, more listings are being removed from the market than we've seen in years. So Osceola County isn't unusual. We're following a national trend. Many sellers are saying, maybe I'll just wait. And honestly, sometimes that's the right decision. But waiting isn't automatically better. The important question isn't, should I wait? It's, will waiting actually put more money in my pocket? So, why is all this happening? Great question. There are really three big reasons. First, inventory has increased. Second, prices aren't rising as fast as they were. And third, homes are taking longer to sell. None of those things mean the market is crashing. It simply means we're returning to something much more normal. Inventory has been climbing for several years, and as more homes become available, buyers have more negotiating power. That doesn't mean sellers lose. It just means pricing correctly matters more than ever. More homes are now selling below the list price. That's becoming much more common. It doesn't mean sellers are giving homes away. It simply means negotiations are back. And honestly, that's how real estate has worked for most of history. The Sun Belt, including Florida, is still attracting people from all over the country. People continue moving here for the weather, jobs, and lifestyle. That long-term demand is one reason Central Florida remains a strong market. So what should we expect for the rest of the year? Probably more balance. Buyers should continue seeing more choices. Sellers should expect more competition. And homes that are priced correctly should continue selling. Inventory is still growing, but the pace is beginning to slow. That's important because markets don't move in straight lines forever. We're watching closely to see whether inventory levels start leveling off. Most experts still expect home prices to rise, just at a slower pace. We're talking steady growth, not the crazy jumps we saw a few years ago. Slow and steady is usually healthier for everyone. Here's something many people don't realize. Even modest appreciation can add thousands of dollars in home equity every year. Real estate has always been about the long game. Small gains over time can become significant wealth. Experts expect home sales to improve during the second half of the year. Lower mortgage rates could help even more buyers jump back into the market. That's something we'll all be watching. The forecast says more homes should sell this year than last year. Not because buyers suddenly appeared out of nowhere, but because many people have been waiting on the sidelines. As confidence improves, more of them are expected to make a move. Here's the truth. In a competitive market, who you hire matters. Marketing matters. Pricing matters. Negotiation matters. A good agent doesn't just put a sign in the yard. They help you make smart decisions from start to finish. The numbers show that homes listed with smart agents often sells much faster. And that's important. The longer a home sits on the market, the more buyers start wondering what's wrong with it. The goal is simple. Price it right and market it well from day one. So what's the big takeaway? The market isn't crashing. It's changing. Buyers have more opportunities. Sellers can absolutely succeed, but pricing and strategy matter more than ever. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or just want to know what your home is worth in today's market, I'd be happy to help. I'm Tlord with eXp Realty. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next month's Osceola County Real Estate Market Update.